which means it goes into rest and digest. This is something that we would do in a stress out situation, or we would want to do this before sleeping. There's a lot of YouTube playlists on yoga nidra as well. And, it's easy for people to go to sleep, because just saying this because a lot of people cannot sleep properly these days. It's too much on their mind. And then we have breath holds. Breath holds are also interesting. You have to do them in a good way. But once you can hold your breath and focus it into different parts of your body, with practice you can do it. You can release certain chemicals which you cannot normally. One of the famous ones being dimethyltryptamine, or DMT, which is activated when you do mushrooms or ayahuasca or something. This is the one that shows you colors. You can naturally activate it. Holotropic breathwork does this quite a lot, and the part that does this is a breath hold. Also, it enhances more oxygen throughout your body. So we think breathing oxygen means getting oxygen, but that's not the case. Actually, oxygen is traveling via our red blood cells and our hemoglobin. And the moment we stop breathing, or we have some kind of breath retention, carbon dioxide builds up. And as soon as carbon dioxide builds up, it's a signal for the red blood cells to dump oxygen in the bloodstream. So you can get you can get more oxygen.
Right.
So there are these different ways you can do it. If you want, I can share with your audience like the top 3 ones that I like to do. Okay, first thing, wake up in the morning, you want to inhale rapidly. You inhale rapidly for 30 seconds, and it sounds like round of 30. Stop, take a deep breath and hold for 10 seconds, and then exhale it out. This is something around your Wim Hof breathwork. Gives you a lot of energy. It takes you less than 1.5 minutes. In the afternoon, when you are juggling with your emails and you feel like I need to get back into the moment, make a box. This is like a Navy SEAL. Box breathwork. 3 seconds inhale, 3 seconds hold, 3 second exhale, and 3 seconds hold. Will get you in 4 to 5 minutes right in the moment. Before you go to sleep, one of the famous ones is 4-7-8 breathwork, but I like to do like just a 4-8. So the 4-7-8 breathwork is inhale for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 7 seconds. There's a caveat to this. Most people find this a lot like stimulating. So I just do the 4-8. You do inhale for 4 seconds and exhale for 8 seconds. So your exhales are twice as long as your inhales, and that will trigger this parasympathetic nervous system.
Right. So, and the parasympathetic nervous system is where we really ideally want to be existing.
Yeah.
Most of the time. We're not, though. We're usually in our sympathetic nervous system, which is the stress response. And it's also very elevated because we never really address bringing that back to center or in the parasympathetic side, which is done by breathing. It's a skill. Yeah, it definitely is a skill. And you just gave us your favorite breathing technique, so we don't even have to ask you that question. So that's fantastic. Great. How would you advise somebody not to get overwhelmed by all these hacks so that you're actually kind of undermining the whole purpose of biohacking in the first place?
It's an interesting question, because one of the things that we see quite a lot is someone hears a podcast about biohacking, and then the first thing they do is to go on Google and they see, 10 top biohacks for my life. And then they look at 10 of them and they start doing 10 of them. Day 2, they're overwhelmed. Day 3, 5 of it is gone. Day 4, they make a post saying biohacking doesn't work. So what we are living in is a time of instant gratification, and this has been reconditioned by all the social media apps, and every time we want something like right in the moment. But life doesn't work that way. It took a long time for evolution to get us to this state right now where we can look at each other and we can talk to millions of people. So it takes time. Okay.